single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
So what's going on, y'all? It is 5 in the morning. So I'm going to do my weigh-in. And I'll probably be doing like weigh-ins twice a month. Because I don't want to do them that much. Because I don't like stepping on the scale. But I just want to have something to start and see my progress. So I don't think I can flip my camera. See here. No, it won't let me flip it. So I'm going to have to stop it and then I'm gonna start it back again because Samsung, for some reason, you can't flip the camera when you're recording. So I'll be right back. All right, so here we go with my weigh-in. Step on the scale. All right, so it looks like I am 295.8. So we're just gonna say 296. So that's where we're starting today. And what is today? January, let's see, the 1st, 31st, 27th, I think is tomorrow. Is it the 20th? Anyway, I'll get it together, y'all. It's early in the morning. So this is where I'm starting at. So I'm going to get ready to go to the gym, and then I will pick y'all back up. Now, I do just want to let you guys know that I do, when I go to the gym, I fast in the morning, especially if I go this early in the morning, I fast. So I just go work out, and then when I get back home, I eat my breakfast. I will do a protein shake before I go just so I have something. But other than that, I don't eat anything heavy before I go work out. Only if I'm going this early in the morning. If I go like at 7 or 8, then I will fuel before I go. Well, at least an hour before I go. So with that being said, I will see you guys when I get to the gym. Bye. What's going on, y'all? I am en route to the gym. No, I'm not driving it on my phone. I'm actually in my garage getting ready to leave. And y'all hear my crit in the background. That is my Pump Me Music, Wake Me Up music. And if y'all don't have some of his stuff, you need to download it. Even if you don't like rap music, his stuff will get you going. I promise you. So, yes. And I know y'all see that in the back. I'm not a U fan. I'm a Duke fan. Anyways, I will see you guys when I get to the gym. Bye. What's up, y'all? I'm at the gym. So I'm about to get my workout started. So I will be right back so y'all can see what I'm doing here. I work out on a few machines, but I don't do any weights because I get that done with my personal trainer. So this is just for me to get my cardio in. So I'll show y'all here in a minute. Bye. Okay, I don't know what that was, but what you see here is me on the arc trainer. And an arc trainer is pretty much a 3-in-1 machine. So at a lower incline level, it glides like a cross-country skier. In the middle level, it strides like an elliptical. And at a higher level, it's a climber. But it burns a lot of calories. And if you're not tired when you get off of this machine, then there's a problem. And here I am just acting foolish on the treadmill. Okay, so I'm done with my workout. I didn't go overboard today because it's my first day back. So I did an hour on the arc trainer and I did 10 minutes on the treadmill. I didn't want to overdo it on the cardio because I still got to go meet my personal trainer this evening. So the next thing y'all will be seeing me do is eat breakfast. So I'll see y'all in a minute. So here are some steel cut oats that I got from Whole Foods. They're organic and I'm preparing them in the crock pot. I put about 4 or 5 cups in there with about 8 cups of water with some cinnamon. And I cook it in the slow cooker for 8 hours because it just cooks better to me in the crock pot than cooking it on the stove. And I cooked enough for the week. So I'll just let that slow cook. Say, hey, Mitty. Hey, Mitty. That's my booger. Hey, boo-boo. He's like, leave me alone. But here I took out 5 salmon steaks that I'm going to make for the week. And I'll be seasoning that with a season that I actually made. And I'll be sharing that recipe with y'all. And then I use the ISO 100 to get my protein. I get in 2 protein shakes a day. And this is the best tasting protein powder that I've tried. What I'm doing here is I started slow cooking the oats last night so it could cook overnight. So when I got up this morning before I went to the gym, I stirred it up a little so the cinnamon could get in there. And I just kept stirring it until I got it good in there. It was a little too thick. So what I'm doing now is adding water. And you can add as much water as you want to it, depending on if you want it thick or if you want it a little bit loose. So just add it a little bit at a time until it gets to the consistency that you want. And just keep stirring. All right, so my oatmeal is done, as y'all can see here. So I am a measurer. I have tons of measuring cups and measuring spoons because that works for me. I even have a set that I travel with if I'm going to a restaurant and whatnot, because you know at restaurants they tend to sometimes give us more than the serving size. So I do take measuring stuff with me so I can measure out my food and bring the rest home. So I'm going to go ahead and measure a 1/3 cup of the oatmeal. Get some of that off. That's about 1/3 cup. And I do not add any sugar to this. I only add blueberries, which I'm going to show you guys. So I have my blueberries here. I've already washed. I only put 5 blueberries in there because I'm already eating oatmeal that's got carbs in it. And even though blueberries are probably one of the few fruits with not a lot of sugar, because I'm diabetic, I don't want to go overboard with those. So there's my oatmeal. Let's grab my eggs. Okay, so what this is here is 1 whole egg and 2 egg whites that I'll be preparing. And I'm going to put a little bit of black pepper in and not too much. And you can use as much black pepper as you want. It's not really bad for you. And then I'm just going to use a dash of this. I use the Morton's Light Salt with 50% less sodium. I don't like to use a lot of salt. I try not to. So that's about all I'm going to use. And then I'm going to scramble that up a little bit. All right. So I have my pan already warming here. I've already sprayed my pan here. And this is what I use. I live by this here and regular olive oil. But when I'm cooking stuff on the stove like this, I use, depending on what it is, I'll just, for the most part, I use this spray here. But they have like the generic versions of it as well. So all of that works. And then just waiting for the pan to get hot here. I'm going to scramble these eggs and get them going. I think it's warm enough. We're going to see. So all I do is scramble them pretty much. Y'all have to bear with me because I'm using one hand. I don't have my my other camera because the battery's charging for that. I love that camera, but battery just, it dies too quick. I probably just need to invest in another battery. They're not that expensive, but just probably need to invest in another one. And I will let you guys know up front that I am not a person that likes runny eggs. Can't stand runny eggs. I think it's disgusting. No offense to anybody that likes runny eggs, but I like it well done. No salmonella here. Just gonna scramble those up here a little. And when they're almost done, just go ahead and cut the oven off and finish scrambling them to my liking. They're pretty much done. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove them from the stove. All right, so I'm sitting down to have my breakfast. And I just wanted to show you guys before I eat. In addition to my diabetic medication, I also take a probiotic. I take an iron tablet because I'm anemic. And I take an omega-3, which is good for your heart. And even though it's not here because I have to go get some more, I also take a multivitamin that I get from GNC, the Women's Ultra Mega, I think it's called. It's in a white bottle. But I used to do the gummies, but the sugar in them. So I get the big old horse pills because they don't make the minis anymore. So I do take a multivitamin. I just wanted to point that out, even though y'all don't see it here. So probiotic, I've been researching thanks to my personal trainer. It's good for a lot of things, so y'all might want to read up on that. But I'm getting ready to eat my breakfast, and I want to show you guys one more thing. I do taking 84 ounces of water or more per day, at least 84 ounces. I like Evermore because it has a high pH balance. It is considered alkaline water. If you have an Ingles in your area, I know Ingles carries it. That's the only place I've seen it. As far as any local grocers, I haven't seen it at Kroger, at Publix. But another good one that you can look at is the, I just lost my train of thought. Isn't that awful? And it's like right there on the tip of my tongue. I will make sure that I post it when I edit this video for you guys, just to give you some other options, because I know there are 3 different alkaline waters that I drink. I just can't remember the freaking name of them. Lord forgive me. But I will make sure I get that information for you guys. But I'm getting ready to eat my breakfast, and I will see you guys when I get ready to prep for my dinner. Bye. Okay, ladies and gents. So what we have here is just me prepping my dinner for the week, which is going to be some salmon and broccoli, and I'll be sauteing some spinach as well to eat with it. What I have in the Ziploc bag is 5 pieces of salmon that I will be baking. This here is for the little marinade that I'm going to make, because I'm going to sit it in the fridge until I'm ready to cook it for a few hours. So I have a 1/4 cup of water, 1/4 cup of olive oil, and this is some seasoning. I got a recipe on Pinterest. It's a seasoning that I made, blackening season, and I actually just bought the seasoning jars and made the seasoning here. And it's only got, I think I only put like a 1/4 teaspoon of salt in it. So there's not a lot of salt in it at all. And it has a nice flavor. So I'll also post the link to it. It's like a little list of different seasonings that you can make. So this was one of them that I use for my fish, and sometimes I'll use it for my chicken. And there's also a jerk seasoning, I think, on that chart. So I'll post that, the link to that at the bottom. So I'm going to be using a tablespoon of that. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to add the olive oil to the bowl first. And with this, I may end up having to add a little bit of water to it, but we're going to start with the 1/4 cup first. All right. And then I'm going to have to put the phone down just to put the seasoning in the measuring spoon. I use a tablespoon of the seasoning since I have 5 salmon fillets. So that's a tablespoon of the seasoning. And then we have a 1/4 cup of water. And then we're just gonna mix that together. And it's the consistency that I want it to be. I didn't want it to be too thick because I needed to get around in the Ziploc bag so it can get to all of the fillets. Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna add this to the bag. And y'all, again, forgive me because I'm working with one hand right now. So I'm gonna see if I can put this on. Ooh, that didn't work. All right. I don't think this is gonna work, y'all. I'm trying to see if I can just put this on here just so I can let y'all see it for time, but it's not gonna work, so that's fine. But I'm just gonna pour this in the bag. And give me just a second here. What I'm gonna do is I don't like to waste. I think I've made that abundantly clear. I like to get everything out. So what I'm doing is just scraping the rest of what was left in the bowl into the bag with the seasonings. And get all of that out. And if you're making more than 5 pieces of salmon or chicken or whatever you're using, shrimp, it's good for shrimp too. If you're making more, then just use a little more. Always keep it at a 1/4 cup though of the olive oil, but you can add more of the seasoning and water. All right, so what I'm gonna do, let's just shake this up here a little, just so that can get to all of the fillets. Give it a little shake there. Let me just open it and make sure everything is good. Looks like everything is all coated there. Shake it one more time. And you can just like massage it so everything gets into that salmon, marinated, everything, all the seasoning, everything gets in there. And then I'm just gonna set it in the refrigerator till it's time to make it. So I will be back with you guys when that happens. Bye. So what's up, guys? Y'all can look at me and tell I'm tired. I'm just sharing my dinner. This is what I'm having for dinner. I'm having salmon, the salmon that I marinated, and some broccoli. It's about a cup of broccoli. I use the steamables. When I don't feel like doing the fresh broccoli, I'll just use the steamables. They're about as fresh as buying regular broccoli. I'm in. I can't. When I'm tired, I just cannot talk straight. I'm so tired. But I'm gonna eat my
Motion
dinner.
detected at your front door.
I try to get these videos up for you guys. I really want to get at least 2 of them up. So that's pretty much gonna be it for today, because this is my last meal. Today was a pretty good day. I had like some like cravings, but I just left them alone for the most part. And I got to the gym this morning like I wanted to, and then I did my workout with my trainer. So, matter of fact, hold on a second, because I wear a heart rate monitor when I work out. So, according to this, so y'all can y'all see? It says that I burnt 1,228 calories today. Do y'all see that? So I did good today. I'm happy with that. So I'm not going to complain. But I'm getting ready to go eat so I can go do this stuff, and I can take me a hot bath. And go to sleep because I'm sleepy. I've burnt all the energy that I had today. So, all right, you guys. I will see y'all in a few. Bye.